Given the choice, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain is one of the best franchises ever made, especially when it comes to storytelling. There are very few games that have put together such unique ideas into a single cohesive story. Since the Defiance Remaster just released, we need to talk about it, because they made a brilliant move with one major change that addressed some of the old complaints, which is the camera system. This game now gives you a full 3D camera system, which is great, but you can still swap to the classic camera on the fly with the push of a button. And this is sometimes better because when you're fighting bosses, it helps you keep track of what you're supposed to be doing, because the bosses aren't just a simple go in and swing until it dies mechanic. There are a little bit of puzzles in place, especially with some of them. More when you're playing with Raziel. So I haven't played this game since its initial release. So when I finally got to play it again, it instantly hooked me the exact same way it did the first time. And not even because of the gameplay, but more because of the story. And I ended up finishing the game in about 2 days, because I couldn't put the controller down. Playing it with the new, clearer detail actually helps you pick up on things that you might have missed in the original. It helps tie it back brilliantly to Blood Omen 2 and the other games. But I will have to save the spoiler talk for another video, because if you've never played them, you need to. Now, Defiance was kind of a big departure from the puzzle platformer style of the Soul Reaver games. It's more of a combat game similar to Devil May Cry. But where it splits apart is that you swap back and forth between Kain and Raziel in 2 different timelines. When you get to play as Kain, you're in his full powerful form. His telekinesis is strong. He can turn into mist and pass through gates, and he even traverses a map by turning into a swarm of bats. It is so much fun just to pick up enemies and launch them onto spikes, into fire, or off of cliffs. And then he has this evil little laugh that when you stab an enemy sometimes, it hits just right for his character. I find Kain to be one of the most intriguing characters in all of video games. He has done absolutely terrible things, but he done this because he needed to become the villain to save the world of Nosgoth. Now, when you play as Raziel, his sections are more in line with the classic puzzle elements. You still have to shift between the spirit and the physical realms to solve puzzles, and because of the timeline you're in with Raziel, you meet Vordor again. Even though the gameplay is similar between the two, there is enough of a difference to help keep it engaging when you play as Kain or Raziel. Now, it's a game that's only about 10 hours long, but it feels non-stop. And there's a lot more than just the combat and the puzzles. You can explore to find hidden secrets by breaking walls with telekinesis to unlock health and ability upgrades. Plus, the remaster includes new skins and unlockables. This is exactly how you do a remaster of a classic game. And I hope people go out and support it. If you have never played the series, start by playing them in the release order to get the full twists and turns in the lore. Maybe starting with the Soul Reaver franchise at least, if you don't want to go back and play that older original PS1 game, which is on PC, and that is the best way to play it because it has very fast load times. The PS1 emulation version on PS5 and PS4 is pretty slow to load. Now, Blood Omen 2 is also available on PlayStation, but it's the PS2 version. So you still have loading issues, and of course it's not going to look as good as it should, or could. And Blood Omen 2 does have some awkward controls, but still worth playing for the story. So, Legacy of Kain Defiance gets my must-play seal of approval. But of course, the choice is always up to you. Are you going to play or pass? Thanks for watching. Would you kindly leave a like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.